Okay, there we go. Hello, 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 and welcome back to another episode of Author Talks. And we have Michelle Caines with us
Hello.
today.
Hi,
How are
everyone.
how are you doing, lovely lady?
I'm good. I'm good.
How did you come up with such a beautiful world?
I I created the idea for the socks after I saw an advert on TV a long time ago, and it featured a washing machine, and it had an odd sock in the advert. And I got the idea, where does the other one go? You always put them in the machine, but you only ever get one of a pair come back. Where does the other one go? What does it do? Who does it meet? Why do you never get it back?
Mm-hmm.
You always see them lying by the side of the road or in the street or anywhere, but they never come back to your washing machine. They're gone forever. What's the mystery behind it? So I invented an idea, a world where the missing socks go. They find their missing partners, or they find their other sock friends. They create a sock family, and they build new lives away from their partner and get up to mischievous adventures in the sock club.
Yes, there's the sock club, and there's a club for the shoes as well.
Yeah, it's called the Footwear Family. We have Shoe Sweetheart, who's formed an attachment with Sock. They're really fond of each other. And we have Big Boot, we have Uncle Doc Martin, and we have the Pink Slippers, who have a habit of eavesdropping on everyone's conversations and hiding around corners. But they all have one thing in common. They all have to try and avoid the dreaded human fate, their worst enemy.
Oh yeah, you get holes, you get stinky, you get uncomfortable, and you get worn
Very,
out and tired when
yeah,
you
very. And even being hung out on the washing line is awful. If the socks got caught and they were blown off, what if they were blown into the garden next door? Or they were savaged by a stray cat or dog? It's a very dangerous world for the socks.
extremely.
Yeah.
Which one is the first one?
The main protagonist is Sock. She really, really looks after the rest of them. She really tries hard, but Cousin Miserable is the problem. This is what who I've just written my latest book about, Cousin Miserable's Missing Smile. We'll get to that in a minute. But she
Oh
can't
yeah.
stop trying. She has
No.
never been happy. She had an upsetting upbringing with auntie and uncle. Uh, they didn't treat her very well. Auntie's vain and nothing was good enough. Poor cousin Miserable got blamed for everything. She started to cry and she couldn't stop. She's flooded the washing machine. She's made the sock drawer soggy, and all the other little socks have suffered because of it. And I don't know what to do with her, but Sock took pity for on her and became her best friend.
That
Poor
that is
thing.
I love your new story. I love how they help her to become happy.
Yeah, it's about the sock family helping each other, accepting each other, and being kind to each other. So there's a little gentle tale in there about how we could all treat each other with kindness, and hopefully children will like that.
Yeah, I can honestly say I know one that does.
Yeah. So
You,
we could all sort of learn from the socks in a way.
oh yeah. Okay, which one is the first book? On Amazon, it doesn't have them in order.
No. Well, the first book I wrote was called The Adventures of the Odd Sock. Now, I
Okay.
wrote that in 2014, and I'd wanted to write a book for a long time, but it was only when I got diagnosed with esophageal cancer that I actually had the courage to write it. And I wrote it in hospital when I was going through chemotherapy, because
Oh wow.
I was only given an 8% chance of recovering. So I thought, well, I've got nothing to lose. I wanted to leave a legacy behind, and so I thought, well, why not?
And
So I started writing my book. It turns out that I sailed through the treatment and made a really good, full, rapid recovery.
mhm. And we are grateful. And you have drawn all the pictures for all the books?
Yeah, I illustrate all my own work, and I use watercolour pencils. So I
Oh,
used to be representative for Caran D'Ache art products, and I was previously a member of the Guild of Aviation over here with my dad, and I exhibited work in there in the Mal Gallery until he passed away. So then I moved away for a while, but I continued writing the books and I carried on.
that is hard to carry on after your dad dies. I know that feeling very well.
Yeah, yeah. I was an only child, so that was it. No, you carry on, And
Yep.
I had a whole new sock family to concentrate on creating.
There are mismatched socks. There are slippers that get dyed by towels.
That's
Dark
right.
Martin shoe.
And
That
you've got sock children who are the most mischievous in the world, and they're
yeah.
always playing tricks on everyone, tying big bootlaces together, dyeing sock pink in the washing machine by throwing a towel in.
Knocking over baskets,
Yeah,
hiding
laundry
things.
baskets. Yeah, nearly getting them caught by the dreaded human feet.
They take mischievous to a whole new level.
They're really naughty. Yeah. So I've written now about, I think it's 11 books, and I'm currently writing a follow up to Cousin Miserable's Missing Smile.
That would be awesome. I've only been able to find 9 here.
I need to add a couple onto the website.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, yeah, because we've got this one to add on from the year before last, which is Socks Behaving Badly.
Okay, you'll have to forgive me. The video is not coming through, so I will have to get you to send me a picture and
Sure,
we can put the audio over a collage of your books or over a cover of your books. I don't know why it's not showing the video. but
Oh,
I definitely have the sound recording from the interview, and I can post that. And the
okay.
best part about with you being a children's author, the interview can go both on the main page and all the children's pages, which is
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh, not a problem. I can send over pictures of all of them if you like.
Oh, that would be amazing. I would love to share all of them in the kids group and on the kids page. Because
I'll
right
try
now,
collage if that's okay.
that rock. I think Fake Horror's only published 2 of them, as far as I know.
Yeah, because the ones that were published previously were in the early days, and they were Amazon, I think, or a few were on Create Space.
Yes,
Yeah, but I'll send them across, and then we can put them all together.
that would be
Uh,
awesome.
yeah, okay. I'll do that as soon as we finish here, and I'll get that over to you.
Because I know we would love to publish all of them, but I know for a fact that if I do know one thing. What? Well, I do know one thing. I really do want to ask. Which
Mm-hmm.
sock would you like to sit down and talk to most?
Cousin Miserable is my second most interesting character out of the Sock family, but the one that started it all off would have to be the protagonist. She's called Sock, just Sock, and she
Okay.
is a character.
Oh yeah, she is so fun.
She is real fun. She deserted her partner called Twin Twin in the washing machine in favour of a better life, fun, and adventures, not shackled to a partner who was boring, who was happy to just settle down and shuffle around out of the way when the human feet came near. Sock wanted adventure. She wanted to be a little bit naughty. She wanted to find fun and freedom. And that's why she deserted Twin Twin. But at a later date, Twin Twin does find her way into the Sock Club, and the two of them meet up in the future. And Twin Twin wants to re-partner with Sock, but Sock does everything she can to avoid that happening. But that's a different story.
Mm, yes, that is most definitely. But that and the friendship that Sweetheart and Sock have made, like they never even expected to be able to win the bingo game or spend
Shoe
Christmas
Sweetheart,
together.
yeah, Shoe Sweetheart and Sock. There is one chapter where Sock decides to learn to drive, and she asks baby Car to give her driving lessons. So all the other Socks cheer her on, knowing that Sock means well, but she's not as clever as she would like everybody to think. So she
Mm-hmm.
hops in the car, and the car trundles off with Sock at the steering wheel. The car is going by itself. The car's got a big smile across the bonnet. And I will send you that illustration too. But poor
Oh,
Sock has no idea how to steer the wheel. And even though the car is chugging along, it's only on a certain battery. So Sock has to take control. And when she can't take control, the car goes all over the place. And unfortunately, it's just at the time Shoe Sweetheart steps out in the middle of the road. And
oh no.
she's run down by Sock. And Sock is heartbroken when Shoe Sweetheart's heel comes off in the middle of the road. Oh my goodness.
That is so
It's
heartbreaking and
just
saddening.
painful. Poor shoe.
That would be painful too.
It is. It's more upsetting than painful because everybody is so flustered, don't know what to do. All the other socks run over to help. Sock is in tears, and the poor car just feels really guilty, and it's not even her fault.
Which one was your favorite of the stories?
Well, I think that one, and also my recent book, where I write about how Cousin Miserable comes to be reunited with her missing smile. And it's all because of the happiest sock in the land, who's called Sir Chuckleberry.
He is so wonderful. I really like him.
He runs a place called Sunbeam Manor.
Yes.
He's known as the happiest sock in the land, like I just said. And his aim is to reunite socks far and wide with their missing smiles. But he does have an ulterior motive. We will come to that later on. Let me just tell you that it's not a good motive. But when he
Oh,
does reunite Cousin Miserable with her missing smile, due to the magic potions he uses and the midnight moonlit dances that he loads on for all the socks, the smile that he gives back to the socks will last forever. It stays forever. It won't go. It cannot go. That smile is fixed.
that
It stays forever, and it's going to drive the sock family bananas.
dude, that's not definitely not what I would have expected.
No, no, this is what is going to happen in the follow up book to Cousin Miserable's Missing Smile. We will delve into the reasons behind Sir Chuckleberry's wickedness. We will find out all about why he's done what he did and what his motives are and what he hopes to achieve. So that's in the pipeline, and I'm working on it right now.
That sounds amazing, and we definitely look forward to it.
Thank you.
What has been your favorite thing about writing the series?
Because when I'm writing them, I imagine they're true. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I've invented this whole world and I see it in my mind because I just like to envisage what happens next, and I can I can see what I create. I can illustrate them so vividly because it's a sequence of events that just keeps going on and on. The sock family never ends. They grow, they get larger, they get stronger, and they come up with more ideas, like me.
I have the same feeling with my stories and my world. I can see everything that's happening. I can see it continuing with the characters and how they go, and even their children, how they grow up and what they do. I can,
Yeah.
I have the same feeling. That is so cool.
Can you see the sock series developed into a children's cartoon for TV?
That would be so awesome. I've seen so many wonderful books that have been made into series that I've found and watched with the kids. I have three, but I've done that with all of them. I can see them. I can see it in my mind. That would be so awesome. Taking your
because
drawings, and I wonder what they would sound like, and who you would want to play stock.
I would,
You would
unless they would have American accents. Maybe I don't know.
They, I figured they would have British accents. Did I mention that we watch a whole lot of British TV in this family, and we watch British cartoons, and my kid's obsessed with number blocks and alpha blocks. So I can, in my brain, I just figured you had in the series you'd have some wonderful British actors playing the different characters because it for me it doesn't have to be an American TV show. If it was British, I'd pay the fee to get the DVDs shipped over, and it would be amazing.
I would love that to happen.
I
I
don't.
That would be my ultimate dream.
I
I think.
wish.
Yeah.
Yep. I would love to see it up there on that TV and the kids watching it with me because I'd watch it
I
with them.
think do. Do you think it would be popular?
I I can picture it being popular. I can picture lots of kids
I
from
think the Sock
all
family
over
have
the
a really,
world.
yeah. I I think that children have a lot in common with the Sock family in different ways because they're mischievous. That where the Socks try to avoid the human feet, some children try to avoid their parents in different situations if they've been naughty, just like the Sock children avoiding the Sock family because they know they've upset them being mischievous. And, you know, also because the Socks have a lot of kindness towards each other and a lot of acceptance with their differences. And I think that helps children to adapt and learn as well.
You've given them all personalities that
Yeah,
can be seen and felt. It's written well. It brings you into the story because I was sitting here going through trying to re make sure I have an idea of what's happening because I've been sick and I was standing at the bus stop earlier realizing I don't remember anything other than Cousin Miserable's book. I need to go back through and do a quick skim.
the other
And
one was a surprise proposal for Sock.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
and I did Proposal for Sock and the one where Cousin Miserable gets her smile back are the
that's right.
ones of where we started. And then I'm like, okay, what else does she have? And then there's the world is so big. They have a school because Sock thinks she's clever enough to help everybody out and teach them.
Yeah, she
Um,
is it. Give her the dunce's hat.
they she's they find ways to use ribbon and they play games and there's
Yeah, they celebrate Christmas and birthdays, and in a lot of ways, the Socks have so many human traits. They're so similar, except they are Socks, and they do everything sockish, yet their characteristics some are somewhat human-like,
mhm, they are.
but whilst they're avoiding being worn on the dreaded human feet, which is almost certainly instant death for a Sock to
Oh
be
yeah.
trodden around and holes and painful, and there's only one sock that's ever survived that, and she is Granny, the oldest sock in the sock family, feared and also admired by the sock children from far and wide. And Granny has been around for longer than the rest of the family. She's
Yeah.
wise, she's old, and she has experience.
Okay, I know you said that you only want to do half an hour. So there's like 5 questions I usually ask every author. I
Sure.
What is your favorite snack?
Mine.
Yes,
Um Strawberries.
strawberries. Oh, that's Dante's um favorite fruit. Favorite fruit. I wish I could talk better. Yep, that's awesome. Do you have I guess you call them biscuits over there. Do you have a favorite biscuit?
I don't eat biscuits.
You don't eat biscuits? Okay.
I
Do you
don't.
what is your favorite drink?
uh, it's got to be protein shakes. I love a protein shake. I love eating healthily.
Okay.
I drink lots of orange juice, eat lots of salads.
That is awesome. What is your writing style? Do you write it all out on paper or do you type it directly into your phone or computer?
I'm I'm quite old fashioned. I write it all out on pen and paper first, and then
I do
I
too.
edit it. Yeah, we do. And then I do it on the computer, and then I go back, I save it, then I log back in, I edit it some more, and then I will carry on chapter by chapter until I'm pleased with it. So yeah, pen and paper first, old school.
Are you a plotter or a pantster?
What does that mean?
Do you plot out the story first, like write an outline, or do you just write it all out as you see it in your mind?
I usually plot the story from start to finish, knowing where it's going to go. But sometimes when I am in halfway through like a chapter or halfway through the book, then I will see something that could happen, which didn't happen, but which should happen. So I will change it. Does that make
Oh,
sense?
that makes awesome sense. Thank you. Um, do you have any advice for new authors?
Don't give up and follow your dream. I would say that that is the best advice I could give. It's a very tough world out there now with different writing styles, new publishers, and competition out there. But I would say do your best. Maybe join a writing club like SCWBI and or the Writers Guild, and look at uh, podcasts, take advice, get in touch with other authors, and also enjoy what you're writing. That is what you have to do. Enjoy yourself when you're writing. That's it.
That is awesome. Okay. Thank you so much. You have been one of the most amazing children's authors I've ever gotten to talk to. I haven't got to
Thank
talk to many, so
you
but
so
thank
much.
you.
I've really enjoyed myself. Thank you.
I've really enjoyed talking with you, and I can't wait to show this to Dante. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and good night, everybody.
And I can't wait to come over to America and visit you guys.
That would be awesome, and it's big, so you have to choose which state you want to start in.
Oh, I'd be scared. Definitely have to ask advice.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of tour guides. Well, I guess good evening for you, and because it's morning for me.
Is it?
Yes,
Then all I can say is have a wonderful day.
you have a wonderful day too.